She walked into the boutique like she owned the place. Heels clicking, sunglasses on, attitude loud enough for the whole floor to hear. It was the kind of luxury store where the cheapest thing costs more than most people's rent. And she loved that. She loved being seen there. She loved people knowing she could afford it. That's why when she noticed him, she couldn't resist. A guy in a plain gray hoodie. No brand, no jewelry, just simple, clean, quiet. He was standing near the new arrivals, the most expensive area of the store, gently touching the fabric, running his fingers through designs that her favorite influencers bragged about online. She gave him a slow look up and down, then smirked. "Sir," she said loudly enough for the employees to hear, "I think you're in the wrong section. The clearance rack is in the back." Her friends laughed on cue. The employees forced awkward smiles. And the guy? He just looked at her, then looked away. Not angry, not embarrassed, just calm. She hated that. She wanted a reaction. She wanted him to feel small. But instead, he simply walked to another rack and continued browsing like her words didn't land at all. So she tried again. "Must be tough," she said, fake sympathy dripping from her voice. "Coming to a store like this just to touch things you can't afford." Her friends laughed harder. This time, he did look at her. Just once, a tiny smile. Almost like he already knew something she didn't. And he didn't say a word. A few minutes later, the store manager rushed in, red-faced, sweating, out of breath. He jogged right past the girl, past her friends, and stopped directly in front of the guy in the hoodie. "Sir, I'm so sorry I wasn't here earlier," the manager said, practically bowing. "Your new collection samples just arrived. The entire staff is ready whenever you'd like to review them." The girl froze mid-laugh. Her friends stopped breathing. Even the employees looked confused. The man in the hoodie nodded politely. "Thank you. Let's take a look." Then the hit she never saw coming. The manager turned toward the girl, eyes wide. Ma'am, do you know who this is? She blinked. "No. Should I?" The manager swallowed hard. "That's Avery, RK Avery, the designer of the very clothes you're wearing right now." Her face drained of color. She looked down at her luxury outfit, then at him, then back at her outfit, like she was seeing it for the first time. The logo she bragged about, the brand she thought made her better than other people, the name she loved to flaunt. He created all of it, without the hoodie, without the flex, without needing attention. Just talent, just quiet confidence. He walked past her slowly, stopping only for a second. "Funny," he said softly. "You judged me by what I was wearing, but you didn't even recognize the man who designed what you're wearing." Her friends were silent. The entire store was silent. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't insult her back. He didn't embarrass her. He simply told the truth and let the truth do the rest. As he disappeared into the private showroom, surrounded by staff and respect, the girl stood alone between racks of the very clothes he brought into the world. And for the first time that day, she wished she had worn humility instead of arrogance. Life will test your character more quietly than your ego. Most people fail because they chase attention instead of building value. But the ones who win? They're the ones who work in silence, let their craft speak for them, and walk away from noise with their dignity untouched. If this story moved you even a little, you're exactly the kind of soul we call a transcendent traveler. Before you scroll, drop a thought in the comments if you believe real worth comes from the inside, not the label on your clothes. Keep rising, keep growing, and remember, real luxury is having a character that no one can buy.